This election is ultimately going to be about the future. I want to make it about the future and actually finding answers for the future. In terms of creating good, well-paid jobs here in New Zealand, the New Zealand Future Fund will be the cornerstone of our efforts in that regard.
Chris Hipkins, Future Fund exposed. Another Labour scam. The Future Fund money would come from consolidating existing state assets and ongoing government contributions, not from a new tax, according to Chris Hipkins. The Labour Party has not yet specified exactly which state assets would be consolidated into the Future Fund, nor exactly which current spending areas would be reduced to make room for ongoing government contributions. What is clear, the fund would be able to borrow against up to $20 billion of existing state assets. The assets are currently held on the Crown balance sheet and used to support normal government financing, but Labour has not identified which ones. Government contributions would come from general Crown revenue, meaning money that currently goes into the overall budget, not a new tax. Labour has not stated which programmes would be reduced or how contributions would be prioritised. In other words, the Future Fund money is currently already in use across the entire government budget of health, education, infrastructure, public services, etc. But Labour has not said which money would be trimmed, delayed or cancelled in order to redirect funds into the Future Fund. The Future Fund is conceptually clear, a sovereign wealth fund investing only in New Zealand, but operationally totally and utterly vague of detail. Labour has not disclosed which state assets would be consolidated, how much money would be contributed annually, what parts of the current budget would be reduced to fund contributions. Summary. If there are no new taxes and the Future Fund is financed from existing assets and existing government revenue, then by definition the money must be redirected from current uses. But Hipkins has not identified which areas of spending would be reduced or which specific assets would be transferred. That is a total farce and a critical gap in Labour's scam policy. In simple terms, the government must spend less somewhere else so it can invest more in the fund. Until those details are released, the Future Fund is a fiscal joke. Every dollar the government collects today is already being used to the maximum. It pays for health, education, welfare, infrastructure and public services. The same principle applies to government-owned assets. Hipkins means his government will move assets it already owns into the fund. The key point is simple. A Future Fund without new taxes is simply reshuffling existing resources. The government must choose what to cancel, reduce, delay or reorganise in order to make those contributions possible. The Future Fund is nothing more than word salad or another Labour Party scam.
I have more policies closer to the election. There'll be more to come. Well, we've got plenty more to come.
Thank you for listening. WhangāreiTim.